Welcome back folks to a new video on Helldivers 2. Today's video we're going to take a look at ex-CEO Johan and what he hopes to achieve moving forward now he is the CCO. The major order was a failure, but the new major order is looking great, and if we complete this, we get something that we've been wanting for a while. Plus more. So like and subscribe and hit that ding dong bell to keep spreading democracy. As you all know, yesterday was a huge day for news in the Helldivers community. Johan stepped down as CEO of Arrowhead and has now become the CCO, which is the Chief Creative Officer. His role now is to lead the creative department and execute creative activities such as advertising campaigns, brand design initiatives, and just making the game the best possible game he can, which is an absolute win in my book. Johan has also been replying to people on Twitter X regarding why he has stepped down and that he wants to focus on the game and what he wants to do and see. We went over it yesterday where Johan said that he was going more towards the business side of things when he was CEO, which I can see obviously that is going to be happening because as CEO, that's what you need to do. You need to make sure that the company is running smoothly, everything is coming in, targets are being met, and that's basically it. But obviously Johan wants to be on the game side as well, so with him stepping down and bringing Johan in as the new CEO and him taking up CCO, this is going to be good. So Johan was actually asked the following question yesterday. So you get away from the CEO parts to focus on your passion. Great. After all, doing both should have been stressful. Now off to have your fun, right? And this is where we can see, guys, with what made Johan decide to step down. Yeah, I hit burnout a couple of times, but now I will ensure I focus my energy on where it's best directed. Hitting burnout in any job is horrible, and it can be extremely hazardous to your health and people around you. Having burnout when you're a CEO though, that's not really a good thing. I do think that's a little bit more than a normal job because obviously it's a lot more stress. You're actually looking after an entire company and people look up to you to get things done. And seeing what Johan has gone through in the last few months, that must have just added even more pressure onto him than what he's been going through the last year. But once people got those type of questions out the way, the questions started to drift towards, are we going to see weapons balancing? Which Johan just simply replied with, yes, that's the plan. But then we get a reply from Johan, which is making me think that the next few patches will more than likely hit a high on a different level to what we've been seeing recently. First thing we got to do is ensure we get more developers time playing the game. It's hard to make the right decisions if the eyes aren't on the road. Secondly, I want to ensure we actively look at the sentiment and create a holistic view of why feedback is given. And my working theory is that time to kill is too high. With him saying that and he wants developers having more time to play the game, this is just how it should be with all games. I know it is going to be hard to get the time for them to get on as they need to do patches, updates, bugs and so forth. But what Johan says with there, it's hard to make the right decisions if the eyes aren't on the road. To me, that is just almost sounding like the developers, they get given a list, this is what's wrong, I need to try and fix it. And they could be like, well, what is it? What's wrong with it? Oh, weapon balancing, it's killing people too easy. Okay, I'll just do this then. But if they are getting in there and they're actually playing the game and they can see what's going on with their own eyes, and if they get a bit like, ugh, then, you know, I think that's going to work. But the second part of the comment as well gives me hope that we will see a quicker response for weapons to kill the bugs and bots. With him saying that time to kill is too high, I think we will see some more updates involving this soon, and I think they're going to be big updates. But moving forward as CCO, I think Helldivers 2 will be getting back to what the first month or so was. Fun. Now let's just hope that Johan can make the CEO side of it go well. Going by the interview and seeing what other companies he has worked for and the success he has had with them, the future's looking promising for Helldivers and Arrowhead in general. The major order is over, divers, and we didn't succeed. We knew this was going to happen as the number was just too high and we had little Helldivers on. If we had the 150,000, or so we had back a few weeks ago, we may have done it. But ever since we had the issues with nerfed weapons and the PSN fiasco, the player base is dwindling even more. But that's in the past, divers, as we have a brand new major order. And this new major order reads, we have acquired imagery of a massive new automaton factory nearing completion on the planet Varilia 5. This factory, if liberated, could be retrofitted to allow the construction of a dual autocannon exosuit variant, the Exo-49 Emancipator Exosuit. The Helldivers are ordered to liberate Varilia 5, consult the galactic map on your super destroyer for a complete briefing. So divers, we need to get this planet liberated, as we will be able to finally get our hands on the dual autocannon exosuits. So let's get to it, divers, and show them we mean business and what we actually play the game for. To kill bugs, kill the bots, and just have fun. The major order, divers, is to kill 50 enemies with the autocannon. Grab the autocannon, drop on in, unload it, and get those medals. Let us know what you think about these below, my fellow divers, and let's keep spreading democracy.